Okay, Daniel Jeremiah from the NFL Network gets his first mock draft out of 2023, and I love his mock draft. So, first at number 6, he has us taking Devin Witherspoon out of Illinois. If any of you are Michigan fans or Big Ten fans, you know this guy is the truth. I haven't seen him brought up much at the cornerback position. Of course, we've been looking at different corners. And you look at the big board, Joey Porter, Christian Gonzalez, we've seen, and I really like him. Ringo, Cam Smith. But then there's Witherspoon, who at 24 on the big board here at Tankathon, he has him taking him all the way at 6. And that made me think, you know what? Yeah, he is a physical, aggressive, mean corner. He's not long and lean. He's 6 foot 180 strong. And when Illinois played Michigan, he jumped out on the screen. It was like, whoa, what's up with this guy? Love him. So Daniel Jeremiah has us taking him at 6 overall. So it's something we got to keep an eye on. And we know corner is a high priority for us. So you know that we're looking for, out of this group right here, who's going to be the most physical, gritty, all that stuff that we thought was so, I did at least, I thought was just kind of corny. Let's see if, no, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for gritty, tough. So we're going to see, pre-draft interviews, 40-yard dash times, all the stuff that you do. I mean, yeah, your tape is obviously most important, but that's what's really going to separate these 5 guys. And so keep an eye on Witherspoon. If you don't know anything about him, I really like him and have no problem taking him all the way up at number 6. Now let's look at the other player that he has us taking. Let me get to it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Well, first of all, Jeremiah said, I love Witherspoon's skill set. After the first game I studied, he's dripping with instincts and possesses outstanding ball skills. He's feisty. His feisty play style will fit in the culture of Dan Campbell and what he's building in Detroit. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. The next one, with the second of the 2 first-round picks, Detroit adds its linebacker, Trenton Simpson. Now, Trenton Simpson, if you go to the big board here, is the number 1 overall ranked linebacker. Tankathon has him on the big board at number 25. But out of linebackers, he is the top guy. You got Noah Sewell, Drew Sanders, 6'3", 225, 21 years old. Imagine putting him right next to Malcolm and playing a little bit. And there's your 4 linebackers, right? Barnes, Anzalone, Trenton Simpson, and Rodriguez. I like that. Right now, we've got like 2 linebackers. Barnes comes in. We need depth there. We need like some playmaking ability at the linebacker position would be awesome. So the Lions had another athletic playmaker who could slide right next to Rodriguez to form an excellent young linebacker core for a long time. I mean, that would be awesome. So I've seen a lot of mock drafts. This one is one I can just get behind. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you've liked Trenton Simpson, if you have watched Witherspoon at all and know what he's about, because if you have, you know that these guys are the real deal. And really, one of the things I love is defense. I mean, we've had a lot of talk about quarterback and should you just take one if you can. We won't be able to draft high again. I'm actually not terribly opposed to that, but when you can grab a big time linebacker and corner and solidify a really bad defense. I mean, that is the whole thing that we have to figure out. We know we're not great on defense, but how bad are we? Because in the first half of the season, it was historically bad. And so you're thinking, well, we got to really address this. And then we kind of out coach or out figure out our talent. And Okudah actually takes a step down the second half, but yet we play better. Rodriguez kind of dinged up, injured. He doesn't shine like he did in the beginning. Yet the whole defense as a whole is better because our defensive line started playing better. So how good is our defense? Or actually, how bad is it? Is really what I should be asking. How bad is the defense? Is it historically bad and we end up kind of figuring out there, but we still have a lot of work to do? Or no, we got guys. We got rising stars on the defensive side. James Houston, all of our rookies along the defensive line, Kirby Joseph, Malcolm Rodriguez. Like that's good core. I don't think It is. I think we have a long, long way to go. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, Craig and I don't always respond to every comment, but we read them. We learn from you guys. How bad is our defense? I still feel like this eye test tells me we have to address secondary. We still need we need to be more explosive at linebacker. D line's coming around. We've invested a lot in that, even with like guys like Levi, Charles Harris that were out this year, Romeo, who didn't really play a ton, that can get back in there. Julian Aquara is still hanging around out there. We know Hutch is coming. You know, we've invested a lot in the defensive line, but going first two picks, corner and linebacker, I have absolutely no problem with it. And because really what corner has shown me over the last year or two, your team can drastically improve with a corner. I never thought that was the case. I thought that's nice to have, but you've seen it with Sauce. You've seen it with other guys that have come in and immediately changes the defense. When you can shut down one guy, you're not worried about that side of the field. You're not worried about that. You know, you're not dropping safety help. There's just so many things you can do that I just never really bought into when it came to the cornerback position. Now I see it. Hey, these corners coming out, I think the corners coming out, there's a little more depth. There's a little more to these guys. And like we were saying, when you look at the big board here, I'm really good with all these. Let me know, is there somebody in these five that we're not good with? Because Porter, Gonzalez, and Ringo all in that 6'2" long mode. Cam Smith more physical, Witherspoon physical as well. I like Witherspoon, and shame on me for kind of missing him just because he isn't ranked one of the top corners, but I still think he is an absolute stud. That NFL Network, Daniel Jeremiah has him all the way at 6 overall. And so, again, Brad Holmes, great trade to get us in this position to really solidify and get that corner. Because what if Okudah can come back? You know, he's got there's been talk that like this is his rookie year, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it kind of is. It's his rookie year because all the stuff he's gone through. I still kind of believe in Okudah, and I think he's getting it. Jerry Jacobs, we know, is a stud. Then after that, we've got a bunch of kind of, Mike Hughes and CJ Moore. We just got a kind of bunch of backups. We need a corner. So I think you can't go wrong picking corner either one of those first two picks. Now, maybe you think one of those 5 corners will be there at the end of the first round. You go with that. I'm good with that too. But like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We are excited about this offseason. I love this mock. Let me know if this is a good mock for you, or if you're someone that's saying, hey, we need to go quarterback. If it presents itself, I have no problem going quarterback as well. Let me know that one as well. And we will see all of you on the next one.